All right, guys, what's going on? Got a new project, 1999 Acura Integra LS. It's probably one of those cars 1,000 people had, beat the shit out of it, and then I get it. Usually is what happens. I get people's leftovers and I fix them up, make them look pretty, and I keep them, and then I sell them like an idiot. This one I hope I hope to keep, but it's got some damage on the rear quarter panel right here. It's hard to see. You might be able to see it. Let's see. It must have been an accident. It's got some wrinkles all in the quarter panel here. Somebody seemed to try to pop it out. A couple little minor dings and dents. One right here, which how the hell did that happen? This door looks fine. Surprisingly, the paint job is, you know, other than that white door handle and some of the chrome trim, black stuff coming off, the paint job's freaking shiny, unbelievable. And I haven't washed it. Engine bay, not too bad. Got some goofy wiring shit going on with the lights, but these two come on pretty bright and work. Those two aren't even plugged up, so I'll have to go through that. I'm not familiar, but I think this car would have came with ABS, and I don't see it. So there's some stuff obviously missing, but it runs and drives. The brakes did feel a little goofy, like it needs to be bled. But I'm not sure if they did a ABS delete and what they did. I know they did remove the power steering stuff, so it needs power steering. It does have the AC stuff still, and it turns on. Seems to be working okay, so I'm assuming it needs to be charged. The motor runs really good. Transmission shifts like any freaking old 1990s, early 2000s automatic transmission. They're not as smooth as these new cars, so it shifts, but you can feel it shift, you know? So anyway, stock suspension. Somebody decided to put the 14-inch, I believe they're 14-inch, goofy-ass steelies on here. So the car's sitting on stock suspension, which the suspension feels kind of old and beat up. But it looks like it's sitting pretty low because of these tires. So we're gonna have to go ahead and at least get some stock Integra 15s to put on here so we can ride a little bit better. Typical Honda Integra type of deal here, where the door handle breaks, which sucks. Looks like they try to glue it, yada yada. Interior is pretty clean. Needs a door panel. The door panel's toasted. Interior, surprisingly pretty nice. Needs a major cleaning, and the seats have some rips here. So this one needs a new seat, but hopefully I can marketplace find some of these seats. Rear bumper seems to be okay. It needs a new one, I think, because on the other end, the point right here is missing like a piece, so it needs a new bumper. The hatch, I mean, the whole paint job is shiny. If I did a quick wash and wax on here, it could be a good 100 yard. It will look good from 100 fucking yards away. But anyway, Project Integra. We'll see what I can do, man. You guys get these things and beat the snot out of them, man. This shit is crazy. It's honestly, it's a lot to do with, I think, the younger car enthusiasts. You guys beat the shit out of cars. It's just funny. I mean, I've never beat the shit out of cars. I've always kind of taken care of my stuff, but you know, to each their own. Everybody treats things, you know, like they want it. So what are you gonna do? Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for updates. I'll do as best as I can to do some updates on here, let you guys see what's going on. The hood's actually okay. It's got some paint chipping right here, so the hood's got some little dings in it. Otherwise, the car is pretty solid. It looks like some retard got the window scratch potentially, so I got to look up some information, see if there's any kind of, like, you barely can feel it, but I do feel a little tiny little groove, but I'm talking tiny, barely. There might be a way to buff that out or something. I'm not sure. I'm not a glass expert. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See ya.